Hello everyone, today we are back again with another video, and today's video's topic is control statement. Today we will be discussing about control statements, what are the uses of control statements, what are the different types of control statement. Also in this video we will be covering our very first control statement, that is if else. So let's get right into the video. So basically, what is these control statements? These control statements are the brain of our program. Actually, they decide what to do and what not to. The another definition that we can say is that these control statement defines the path of the program flow. Now, let's see how many types of control statements are there. There are basically three types of control statement. First one, selecting statements. Second one, iterative statements. Third one, jumping statements. Basically, I am giving a brief idea about these now, and we will be discussing these in our coming videos. So first of all, what is this selecting statement? Selecting statement, as the name suggests, it select according to certain condition that is already provided and then give the output. Let's just say you want to go out. Then you will see the condition that is it raining outside? Yes, then you will go with an umbrella. If no, then you will not carry the umbrella. That is the selecting statement. Iterative statements are the repetitive statements. Iterative statements help us to program our programs to do repetitive tasks at certain time or the certain number of times. Now, what is these jumping statements? Jumping statements are basically used to jump from one part of a program to another. We will see every single of these statements one by one. So we have discussed about selecting statements, we have discussed about iterative statements, and also we have covered the jumping statements. Now let's just move to selecting statements. Okay, we are here with a control statement. Now control statement, we already know have three different types. First one being selecting statement, second one being iterative statement, third one being jumping statement. Now we have certain numbers of ways or certain numbers of rules for these control statements. For example, in selecting statement we have two rules. First one being if else, second one being switch. For iterative statement we can do iteration using three rules. First one being for loop, second one while loop, third one do while loop. In the jumping statement we will be covering three terms: break, continue, and return. Also we will be covering every single of these topics, and we will also make programs for every single of these topics. So let's continue with if else. So basically, what is if else? Now, to understand if else, we have to first understand what is this if. Now let's see this algorithm. Let us suppose you want to make tea. So this algorithm starts here and it says you want to make tea. Okay, I want to make a tea. Now I will check in our kitchen that is tea leaves are available. If tea leaves are available, then I will make tea. Otherwise I can't. That is what if do. Now we are repeating. What is this if do? It's just check the condition and return a true value if that condition is true. If that condition false, it doesn't do anything. Now let's move to if else. So basically, what is this if else? There we already know what is if. In if we have a condition, we check it. If the condition is true, then it will do certain task, but if it is false, it will not do anything. But in if else, if this condition is true, it will do the task, but if the condition is not true, then also it will do some other task. Now let's see this algorithm. Okay, we want to go outside. Let's say this is the starting point. We want to go outside. Okay, I will check, is it raining? Let's say yes, it is raining. Then I will take the umbrella. But what if it is not raining? I will don't take the umbrella. So this is the if else condition. If else statements basically check the condition and it returns one value. What will be the value? If the condition is true, it will return a statement or it will give a certain output, and if it is false, it will give another output. Now let's just move to syntax of our if and if else. So first of all, what is let's see the syntax of if statement. So basically here we write if, it is a keyword, and then we provide the condition. It can be anything. Now if this condition is true, then this statement will be provided, or the output will be this statement. But if this is false, this complete program will not run. That is, the block inside this if will not run or not execute. Now let's repeat it. If this condition is true, this complete program will this complete block will execute, but if it is false, it will not. Now let's move to syntax of if else. Okay, here we have two keywords here, if and else. Now if condition checks if statement checks a condition here, yes, let's say this condition is true, then the statement 1 will execute and the rest of the else statement will not. Let's say the condition is false, then this statement will be skipped and the else part will be running. We will repeat. If the condition part of if else is true, then the block inside the if will run or execute. But if the condition is false, the block inside the else part will execute. Now let's move two of the major types or the some other forms of if else. First one being if else ladder. Now let's see. Let's say if keyword here and then a condition. Okay, we will check this condition. If this is true, then this statement will be executed and other rest of the program will not. But if it is not, it will go to the next block, that is else if block, and here will be a condition here. Sorry for that. Here will be a condition, else if this condition 2 is executed, and if it is true, then statement true will be executed, else it will just pass to another else if, and same goes on. If every of the if statement, that is else if and else if statement are wrong, then this else statement will execute. Now let us repeat. So basically, what is this if else ladder? If else ladder is just an if else, but there are many conditions here. We use if else ladder many times, and we certainly visualize the if else ladder like this. If condition 1 is true, then statement 1 will be executed. Else if condition 2 is true, then statement 2 will be executed. Else if condition 3 is true, then statement 3 will be executed. Same goes on. If condition n-1 is true, then statement n-1 will be executed. And if all of these are wrong, then else the statement N will be executed. This was all about the syntax of if-else ladder. Now let's see if-else, that is of nested type. So basically what does this word nested means? Nested means one inside another. Let's say one box, we have one box here, there is another box inside it. Let's say this is box 1, this is box 2, then box 2 is nested inside box 1. This is what nested is all about. Similarly, in if else, if a single if or if else or a if else ladder is inside another if or if else ladder, then it is called as nested if else. Now let's see this simple example. There is a basic if else here. This is the if block, this is the else block. Now if this condition is true, then this block will be checked, this block will be executed. But if it is false, then this block will be executing. Let us say this condition is true, then it will check again the condition 2 here, and if condition 2 is true, then statement 1 will be executed. Okay, here no else is there, but we can add here else also. We can add else, if else, we can add if also, we can if else also, we can also add if else ladder. Okay, so we have generally covered the if else topic theory part, but we will be discussing very much details in the programming part, and the next video will be about if else program. We will upload 2 or 3 videos on the program, and we will discuss the very simple and tricky questions that an interviewer or anyone can ask on C if else. Now let's just wrap this video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please consider subscribing. Thank you.